students, how are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine, and I hope you have completed all the previous exercises of the previous chapter. So now let's move into the new chapter, that is chapter number 5, adjectives. Now read the paragraph carefully. Once there lived a shoemaker next to a rich man. He was a carefree and happy person. Every day the shoemaker sang lovely songs while he did his work. All the young children in that small town loved to hear the shoemaker sing his lovely songs. They sat on comfy chairs and listened to him singing melodious songs. Okay, so it is talking about shoemaker. Okay. Now all the above words in blue color are adjectives. All the above words which describe about the shoemaker and about some kind of person or some kind of thing and all. So they are the describing words, or they are also known as the adjective. Like for example, the words like rich, carefree, happy, lovely, small, comfy, melodious. These all are adjectives, the describing words. Can you think of other adjectives to replace them? An adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. Adjectives are also called describing words. An adjective is that type of word which describes a noun or a pronoun, and it is also known as the describing words. Okay. For example, I wore a warm jacket yesterday. Now here warm is the adjective. Next one, the naughty children broke the big window. So it is describing our children, that children are naughty, and window, it is also describing our window, and window is big. Okay, so these are the adjective one. Next is the dress is pretty. It is describing our dress. So this is adjective. Pretty word is adjective. We can place an adjective before a noun, as in example 1 and 2, that we want to describe, or after the verb be in a sentence, as in example 3. So basically, we can write down adjectives or describing words before the noun, and we can also write down the adjective or describing word after the noun or after the verb be. Okay, like you have seen in the example 3, the dress is pretty. So after is there is adjective. Okay. Now look at these. Now look at these examples. Here you can see the picture also. First one, Neha is a young girl. Next one, there is enough milk in the glass. Next one, there are 4 bananas. Next is, this boy is intelligent. Next one, the earth is round. Next, the sun is hot. Now the colored words young, enough, 4, intelligent, round and hot tell us more about the nouns Neha, milk, bananas, boy, earth and sun respectively. So they are adjectives. So basically they are the adjective words. Words like young, enough, 4, intelligent, round and hot. These are the adjectives, the describing words. Now before going further, there is a note. Adjectives remain the same for singular nouns and pronoun. Adjective always remain the same for singular nouns and pronoun. Like for example, Samir lost his favorite watch. Now here you can clearly see the singular noun, that is Samir. Okay. Next is Samir lost his favorite watches. Now here you can clearly see the plural noun. So basically adjectives remain the same only. Okay. Favorite, it remain the same. It is not like favorites, watches. Okay. Now next point is adjectives may come before a noun or a pronoun or later in a sentence. Adjectives may come before a noun or pronoun or later or after the noun or pronoun. Okay, for example, Jyoti has a beautiful dress. Before a noun it is coming. Okay, dress is the noun and before it there is the adjective beautiful. Next one, Jyoti's dress is beautiful. After a noun, after the noun it is coming. Okay, after the dress, or we can say after the verb be. Now the next point is some adjectives describe the quality of noun or pronoun. Some adjectives describe the quality of noun and pronoun. For example, the old lady could not walk properly. So here the word old is describing the lady. Next one, Maddie loves to eat sweet mangoes. Here the word sweet is describing about mangoes. The colored words old and sweet describe the quality of noun, lady and mangoes respectively. Now the next point is some adjectives describe the quantity of nouns or pronouns. Some adjectives describe the quantity of nouns or pronouns. Like there are many students in my class. Next, he has much time to reach the railway station. Okay. So the colored words many and much describe the quantity of nouns, students and time respectively. The colored words like many and much, it describes the quantity. It describes the quantity of noun, that is students and time. Now let's know about uses of many and much. We use many with plural countable nouns. We use many with plural countable nouns. Like, for example, Preeti has many toys. There are many fruits on this tree. Next one, there are many animals in the zoo. So basically, many you can use with the plural countable noun. Okay. Now the next one is we use much with uncountable nouns. We use much with uncountable noun. For example, I did not use much paint. Okay, because you can't count paint. That's why you want to use much over there. Next one, there is much water in the sea. There is not much time left. Okay. Now next one is some adjectives describe the number of nouns or pronouns. Some adjectives describe the number of nouns or pronoun. For example, there are 6 apples in the basket. So here 6 is the adjective to describe the number. Okay, like how many apples? 6 apples. Next one, the earth has 7 continents. Next, there are 8 planets in the solar system. Next one, there are 5 oceans on the earth. Now students, let's talk about degrees of comparison. We use adjectives not only to describe person, places, animals or things, but also to compare them. So basically we use adjective not only to describe about the person, place, animal or thing, but also to compare them. Okay. So there are 3 degrees of comparisons of adjective: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Okay. Now look at these 3 pictures and read the sentences given below. So look at the picture over here. First one, Aman is a strong boy. Now this is the positive one, positive degree one. Next one is Sunil is stronger than Aman. Now this one is the comparative form. Next is Jay is the strongest of the 3. Now here you can see the superlative one. Okay. So basically, in the first sentence, the word strong describes Aman. The word strong is described about Aman, and this is the positive one, positive degree. Next one is in the second sentence, the word stronger compares Sunil and Aman. The word stronger, it compares Sunil and Aman. This is the comparative one. Okay. Next one is in the third sentence, the word strongest compare Jay, Sunil and Aman. Strongest compare Jay, Sunil and Aman. Or we can say strongest compare one person with the another persons. Okay. An adjective that does not show any comparison is said to be in the positive degree, that for example strong. Okay, so an adjective that does not show any kind of comparison, okay, it is said to be in the positive form, positive degree. Next one is an adjective that compares 2 things is said to be in the comparative degree, for example stronger. So an adjective which compares the 2 things, so at that time you're going to use the comparative degree. Okay. Next one is an adjective that compares more than 2 things is said to be in the superlative degree, that is strongest. Okay, for example, strongest. So an adjective which compares more than 2 things, that is known as the superlative degree. Now before going further, there is a note. We always use the article the with the superlative degree. We always use the article the like with the superlative degree. Okay. Now let's know about formation of degrees of comparison. There are some easy rules to form degrees of comparison. There are some easy rules. Let's look over here in the table. Positive, you can see comparative and superlative. First in the positive, the most adjectives, tall. Then you just have to add ER to make it comparative. Tall will become taller. Then you have to add EST to make it superlative. Taller, tall, taller, tallest. Okay, next one is hard, harder, hardest. Now next is adjective ending in E. When the adjective is ending in E, at that time you just have to add R in the comparative form and ST in the superlative form. For example, pure, purer, purest. Next one, large, larger, largest. Now there are some more given over here in the table. Positive, comparative and superlative. Adjective ending in consonant plus y. Okay, so adjective which are ending in consonant plus y, and you just have to replace y with IER in the comparative form, and the superlative form you have to remove y with IEST. Okay, so for example, easy, easier, easiest. Crazy, crazier, craziest. CRAZIER in the comparative form, CRAZIEST in the superlative form. Now the next one is small words with a single consonant at the end. Small words with a single consonant at the end. Okay, now in the comparative form it will get double. It will get double the consonant. You just have to double the consonant and add ER to it. Okay, in the superlative form you have to double the consonant and add EST to it. Like for example, big will become BI double G because it is coming like after, because it is coming after the vowel I. That's why you have to double the consonant G. Okay, BI double G ER, and in the superlative it will be BI double G EST. Next one, thin, thinner, thinnest. Now let's talk about big words. Big words which can't be made into comparative by adding ER or EST in the superlative form. For example, important will not be like importanter or importantest. No, it is wrong. Important will become more important in the comparative form and most important in the superlative form. Like this only, difficult will become more difficult in the comparative form, most difficult in the superlative form. Now next is irregular type of words. So there are some words which completely change while you are converting them in the comparative and superlative form. For example, good will become better in the comparative form and best in the superlative form. Next one, bad will become worse in the comparative form and worst in the superlative form. Okay. Now students, let's move into the exercise part. So the first question is, take the correct option and write it in the blanks. First one, the boy could not lift the dash box. Options are tall, heavy, sweet. How is the box? The box is heavy. So you have to tick heavy. Now the next question is, there is dash rice in the plate. Options are some, little, many. There is some rice in the plate. So you have to tick some. Next one, there are dash days in a week. Options are many, much, 7. How many days are there in a week? There are 7 days in a week. So you have to take 7. I hope student that you understood this chapter, and your homework is you have to do all the exercise part of this chapter, and I'm going to meet you in the next class. Till then students, bye-bye.